Hello, this is your detective, Lazaria. In today's topic, I'm gonna try to seek some spirits that have possibly been of British royalty. So curious if any of those names will come through in the Spirit Talker today. So I'm gonna turn on the Spirit Talker and see if that's possible. I'm using the Wikipedia, and there's another list, but it doesn't give the titles, but the Wikipedia does. And I'm assuming the Wikipedia is also up to date. This other one was a PDF, so it might be out of date. So again, if you happen to be British royalty and have passed away, if possible, can you give me your name? Lucky enough, it's categorized by first name. So ideally, if you can give me your first name, that'd be great. So again, I'm just going to use this app right here, or this site here, because it gives us a good amount of stuff.
Roberts.
Oh. Dang it. Is that like a last name? Because, yeah. I'm just going to type in British royalty Roberts. I don't know if this is legit here, but here's this Robert II. Oh. Okay.
Fuck.
Jeez. All right. That's, somebody's not happy. Did I screw up? I don't know. I'll keep going down. Okay, well, I mean, it's British, UK, Scotland, Ireland. I guess it doesn't have to be British, sure. But we got somebody named Robert the Bruce from 1274 to 1329.
We are apprehensive.
Otherwise, there might be like Robert Dudley. All right. So, oh, Lady Jane Roberts. She is of title a lady. Are you maybe this one? Are you Lady Jane Roberts?
You are authentic.
I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, it could be Royal E. Roberts, who passed away around 2002. But, you know, I'll say not probably royal, but there's this one. Anyways. So, I don't know how well this is going to go. It's just a thought, an idea. It would be nice to...
Compassion.
to, I guess, show compassion to those that were of title and were royal. And my first failed attempt, that was the first word it said, compassion. So I guess I definitely want to make sure that word is mentioned in this one too.
Elijah.
I don't think so. So this is...
My heart gave in.
So hold on, Elijah. I might do a little bit of research on you. But I'm looking to see if you're... This is like my magnifying glass. I just see a lot of other E names, but not Elijah. So maybe you're not in the title from the British side. Maybe you're somewhere else. Yeah.
Support.
Yeah. I'm not finding anything on this one. I mean, they're just giving me Elijah from the Bible, but not a title, at least through the Google search. So I apologize. Again, not everything that's spewing out Spirit Talker is going to be connected to this session, I guess. Is it Mary? When it said my heart gave in? Meaning like a heart attack? So that was the first that typed it, that came through. Let me see. Of course, I'm just screwing up everything. I'm so sorry. I just saw her. Hold on.
Don't trust the bad ones.
Hmm. Let's see. A lot of them will say natural causes, natural causes. Just wondering if anybody said, oh, heart failure. William the, yeah, this one. There's that one that said heart failure. But on this website, it's giving me a princess, Mary. Who was 67 years old at the time in 1965. So this one right here. Can't click on the thing because it's a Facebook link and I can click on it. Another one could be a German prince, Harold. A cardiac arrest, basically heart attack too. Apparently there's a lot. I'm not going to mention any of them because there's too many.
Oblivion.
Oblivion. Okay.
Connection.
You have a connection to the royal family? So maybe you didn't have a title, but you had a connection to them?
Who are you?
Well, my name is Detective Lazaria, and I'm speaking to who as well? Curious. Are you of royalty that had passed away? I was trying to summon those that had passed away that were royal. Are you one? And if so, can you tell me who? I'm someone who's living, speaking to someone who has passed, which is probably very rare. So this is your chance and opportunity to come and speak to me.
Attached.
Mm. I said attached. Mm.
Walking.
Well, I mean, the spirit talker is kind of going a little bit quicker, so somebody might be here. I'm not even near it to interfere with it, making it go faster. But I do know that if I get super close to it, there is a chance it can speed up. I did a test. I was like, huh? So again, I'm not even near it. So either it's just random and started to spew out just a little bit faster, or its spirit was walking nearby and told me that.
Sir.
So you're a male? So when people say, yes, sir, are you a male? Is there somebody that's, I don't know, is there somebody that has sir as one of their top names, like beginning, sir, blah, blah, blah? I don't know. Is that a thing? I guess, maybe. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, what? Is this Sir Christopher? Airy? So it was a Major General Sir Christopher Airy, a former private secretary to King Charles and Princess Diane. He just recently passed away. It says Sir. Could this be you? Otherwise, there was a Sir Captain Tom Moore. Oh.
George.
So I know there was a lot of Georges that I saw in the names. So hold on. Is there a Sir George before I take away the George? Or take away the Sir? Okay. So.
Vicky.
Yeah, you guys are definitely letting me know that you guys like to use this app and go fast. Especially with names upon names. It's like, hold on. So we have George that just popped up. And guess how many Georges there are? A lot. George the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Oh, sorry. The fourth. Yeah, and the fifth. And the sixth. And I'm sure there's more, probably. This is only page 1. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm missing page 2. Shoot. Is there a way to cheat and get the page 2? Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. Wait.
Charlie.
Okay, so we definitely can clarify that. We got George and Charlie, who are of royalty, especially from the British side. So thank you for coming in. I was trying to do something, but it's being a finicky piece of crap. And no. Unfortunately, it stops. But let's just go to Wikipedia. So we have... Why does it stop? Oh. It's just saying George the 5th and the 6th. But there are multiple Georges. And then we also have Charlie and Charles. But there was but this is maybe a little outdated. Hold on. So maybe just do Charles. So again, Charles the Third passed away in 2022, 73.
You are adventurous.
So there you go. So there is no Vicky, but what about Victoria? And I'm sure there are other Charles that could have been it, such as Charles the First, that was execution of a English king in 1649. Well, I see you. Not really, but yeah. Yeah, so I have Queen Victoria.
He killed me.
Oh. Well, I think somebody may have been M'd. There's this one. I'm trying to figure out this goes here. Okay, Henry the Sixth. Henry the Sixth. I don't know, because that one was M'd. Another one was shot by a crossbow bolt. Richard the First.
You are accepted.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Again, trying to look up. Okay. Otherwise, it could have been Edward the Fifth. That could have been M'd who.
Hit.
So you were hit. Maybe that one by the crossbow? This one? Where'd it go? Shot by a crossbow, therefore hit. The Lionheart? Because there's different royalty in different areas. So it could be many, unfortunately. A little too many. Mm-hmm. I could try to type in.
What's your name?
Okay, so I don't know if they're just like not with me during that time. I said it just a bit ago. My name is Detective Lazaria. Hi. Because it said, "Who are you?" a bit ago, and now it's saying, well, "What's my name?" So then maybe they're coming in. That's new. I mean, again.
We need you to help us.
Oh, okay. The ones that are maybe on the topic, which is royalty. How can I help you? Oh, could it be Diana? In the earliest of hours of 31 August 1997, Princess Diana of Wales passed away due to injuries sustained in an automobile accident in a tunnel.
Gratitude.
So it did say hit. I mean, so basically I just typed in this, and this is the first thing that popped up. And it kind of feels like she could have been where somebody did K her, and that could have been a he. If you are possibly Princess Diana, can you tap any of these clear balls to maybe confirm when it said you were K'd and hit, and that maybe you need help?
Us.
So when I said help, I think they mean like, nope, us, help us, because it doesn't help us. Okay. Well, the only thing I can think of to help you would be to basically say a prayer after I end this. And that'll go towards anyone that has joined me.
We can whisper.
I can listen.
Concentrate. Attachment.
Well, it said attached, and now it's saying attachment. So it's interesting how it says we can whisper, and then I was listening, and it says concentrate, which I wasn't really closing my eyes. I was like, fine, I'll close my eyes. But still, no, didn't hear anything. That's why these other things that are here, aka the capitals, are another way to know that you're here. If you interact it with them, they just light up. So we got some, names that could be of royalty. Again, Charles, George, maybe Victoria. It said Vicky. I mean, sometimes Vicky can be short for Victoria. And there was, again, Queen Victoria.
It's time to talk.
Okay. I mean, I've been here for 30 minutes. I don't know who's coming in to tell me something, but I'll listen. But ideally through the Spirit Talker. As you can tell, I could not hear your EVP ghostly voices. What I could hear was very, very, very far away, distant dog barking. That's about it. I was like, that's what I can hear. And the muffling of the TV downstairs. That's it. All right, 30 more minutes and then I'm going to get going. So this was, again, just a little bit of an idea that came to me, and I wanted to give it a go since I feel like all spirits deserve a chance to come through. Different types, different ways that they have passed, and of course different titles, or maybe what they did, or who they were, that kind of thing. So, queen, kings, princesses, dukes, ladies.
Demise.
Trying to think of other titles. Yeah, that's my brain. I'm like, yep. But you know what I'm getting at. So while we're waiting, to anyone, if you can, could you comment below who was your known royalty that had passed away that you may have really looked upon or kept tabs on? I know that some of you are from the UK, so maybe you have more connection there. It doesn't have to, of course, be the UK area. It could be others. But as you can tell, the only one that I kind of really would have to say that struck us was because it was around the time we were born, and their kids were about the same age as us, and that was, again, the death of Princess Diana.
Trees.
Trees. Wait, didn't it say hit earlier? Did somebody pass away due to getting maybe another auto accident and hit a tree? Oh.
Refuse.
So, it says right here. Interesting. It says refuse. They refuse the trees. Is that what it's trying to... Is Princess Diana, upset that... Maybe not Princess Diana, but somebody up higher, seeing that somebody of royalty was trying to plant trees, and something happened where they were being poisoned? Somebody didn't want them?
Stranger.
By a stranger. Some stranger did this. Again, poisoned his planted willows to prevent them from growing. Interesting. And it's kind of like a strange lineup of words. And this is what's kind of making sense. Sort of. Kind of. Yeah. Again, trees. I mean, he did plant trees. Someone refused to let those trees to be. So they poisoned it, and it seems to be maybe a stranger. Interesting. I was thinking it was somebody who passed away due to hitting a tree. And notice how it says plural, trees. Not just tree, trees. Because usually a card normally hits one. Interesting. All right. Anyone else that wants to come through? 20-ish minutes. Then I got to get going. I got to get my night going. As much as I love to communicate with y'all, I need to do other things. But this is again the moment, the time that I'm giving those that were of royalty that has passed away. Either tragically or just natural or whatever.
Carriage.
Or may have been in a carriage. I mean, you know, all those ones that are way before the time of cars could totally be in a carriage. I don't know. I'm going to just type it in just to see.
Husband.
Husband? Did somebody husband pass away? I don't know. There's something about funeral carriage of King Louis. A whole bunch of thingies. I can't. 10. 5, 6.
Army.
18. Army. What? Okay. What? Again, during the funeral procession of this, oh, the husband. Wait, I'm confused. The Queen's coffin was carried, but look at that, by 98 royal sailors. Wait, what? Yeah, see? That's the first thing that popped up too. So, a carriage would basically carry the coffin, and some were carried by the Royal Navy or somebody of army to wherever the coffin needed to go.
I'm taking my time.
All right. Well, again, I'm learning as I'm speaking to you. I don't know any of this stuff. So, see? That kind of thing. Interesting. I just typed in that just to see. Maybe type in husband just to see if that makes a difference. So, whether the husband was still alive and had to witness this.
Smith.
Well, I know that Haunted Apartment 202 has just aired a bit ago. Is Walter Smith coming into the session? What time is it? All right, in 15 minutes since it's airing, I wonder if Walter popped in. So I'll look that up in a second if there's a Smith. Yeah, it's not helping putting the husband at the end. Sorry. I tried. Yep, but that's just basically what's given me. Yeah. So again, there's also that. Hold on. Somebody about Maggie Smith when she passed away.
Be careful in here.
Where King Charles and Queen Camilla speak out following again Maggie Smith's death. Who is a British actress, very famous. Very famous. But I don't think that's her. Is it Maggie Smith? If you're Maggie Smith, all you have to do to let me know is tap these balls. It was very easy to do, but no one's done it since I set it up about 2 hours ago. So again, if you're Maggie Smith, let me know. Even though you weren't of royalty, but the royals did have a thing for you because you were a British actress who they apparently valued.
Listen to this. You can trust us.
All right, around 15-minute mark. So again, the only thing that's popping up when I type in possibly of royalty that has passed away with the last name Smith is Maggie Smith. So they unfortunately didn't really give me the first name yet, but if it is Maggie Smith, could you possibly let me know? You were, again, very famous actress, well known to the royals.
I'm in the house.
Oh, does that mean this Maggie? Can you light up the EMF meter then? If you can't do these things, can you light up that to yellow? And I was going to say in 3, 2, 1. One more time. I'm going to zoom in. Can you do it again if this... Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, because I tapped on it, now the little square with the little sun is on the screen. Dang it. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with the focusing of things. So I just said, I'm in the house. I don't know if that means that she's here, but cool. So again, roughly under 15 minutes. I'm wondering if anyone else can come through that was of royalty that has passed. See?
Military.
Okay, my guess is, are they letting me know that somebody who was of royalty also was in the military? Because it said army, husband, army. military. I gotta do this again. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry. It's okay. If you're sorry because these stupid things aren't doing what they're supposed to do when you're interacting with them, again, moving them, picking them up, tapping on them, literally just strangling them because they're not lighting up, then yes, I could see why you're a little frustrated and you're saying you're sorry, but you don't need to be. They're just sometimes finicky, although this was easy for me to tap. Any hoozles, military. Sorry, before I forget. Prince George, Duke of Kent, passed away in a plane crash. On August 25th, 1942, at age 39. The Duke was on duty as an air commander in the Royal Air Force on a mission to Iceland. Could this been him that was coming through when it said military and army? Prince George, the first royal to pass away in an active service since 1513? Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's not him. So maybe it's someone else, because it said since 1513 on this day, someone else passed away while in the military. There might be, it said someone asked online, has any member of the British royal family have been killed in a war? And they put Harold II, Richard III of England, and James IV of Scotland. All passed away in battle.
Beautiful.
And then Richard I of England passed away by an infection after his injuries. And there's others, but it says ... and I don't want to click the link. So, beautiful. Does that mean I may have mentioned the name of the one that was in military? Because again, I'll have somebody already ask that question. All right, my body is not equipped to do a lot of sessions together one by one. My hand, for one, is just, ow. Yeah, getting old is not fun.
Alexander.
I mean, he's not, is he? Alexander the Great? Somebody wanted me to do a session with Alexander the Great. But there is probably an Alexander. Hold on. So, yep, death of the Alexander the Great. Are you Alexander the Great? Can you let me know by lighting up the EMF meter to maybe orange or cat ball? Because I typed in royalty, passed away, aka died.
We make the noises.
And of course, Alexander. And this is what it pops up with, is Alexander the Great, who may have passed away due to malaria or typhoid fever. It was way back in those times that they probably couldn't tell, but could have been one of those. So here we have it, right there. So it said Alexander. I typed in that, and that was the first thing that popped up. So, you were the first thing I thought of when you said the name, and same with Google. It's like, oh yes, this is the one. So the person that suggested it, Sorry, kitty cat dispense is around now. Sorry. I like how it's just like one little pebble just said, wait, I'm not done.
Simplicity.
Well, anyways, I know that she was hoping to get a session with you. At least, I mean, not. Anyways, basically, I was told to have a session with him, Alexander the Great. If you are indeed Alexander the Great, and you want to have a solo session in the future with me, light up a capo. Because again, you are the Great. I'll probably have to do a little bit more quick notes or something. Like the most basic summary of that person's life. No? Okay. Otherwise, again, he did pop in this one.
I feel lost.
Alexander the Great? You feel lost?
I'm standing right here.
Okay. I like it when they say that. It's like, and where? Where? Tapping a capo would have been an indicator of where. I'm wondering if they are on this side, if it goes red, and if they're more like on this side, it's like yellow. This side? So I'm not sure which one's saying that they're standing right here, but if it's him, hi. It's been a very long time since I did anything of looking up about this one. You know, I was in middle school or high school. I'm way beyond those times. So I do apologize that I don't know much about him anymore. I mean, except that he's obviously from the past, and aka in the history books. Oh, he was 32. That's pretty sad. A young one. Interesting. I guess you could forget that he was age 32 when he passed away, 323 BC.
Roger.
Roger that. All right, hold on. Let me see if there's a Roger. I don't think there's a lot of Richards. But I don't see a Roger in this list. Or in the other list. I'm going to type it in, okay? Oh, an Earl. Roger Mortimer, the first Earl of March. Passed away in 1330. Maybe that's him? I don't know. Is this you? If it's you, just light up. Okay, or just light up the EMF meter since no one's doing capitals. There's also Roger the Second of Sicily, who was a king, passed away in 1154. So there's this one too. So there's two Rogers, the first and the second.
Faith.
Faith. Oh yeah, I do know that some of the royals were, you know, probably, I wouldn't say very religious, but religious, and definitely had faith. I don't know if I should type it in. So the Duchess of Kent, a royal who chose faith and service, passes away at 92. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the name. And I can't click the link. Dang it. See? It keeps mentioning...
I was stationed here.
Yeah, it keeps mentioning ones that were in military. Wait. A royal who chose faith and service. So does that mean that one also did the service of military? Okay, what is your name? Oh, Duchess. Okay. Catherine. So that's her name. Catherine, Duchess of Kent. Okay. All right. Less than 2-3 minutes. Then I gotta wrap it up and go. I'll leave maybe 2 capsules on and then do other things while I'm getting ready for bed. And I guess you guys can... I mean, I don't know if it's going to be somebody, a royal, or just any spirit that's just going to be like, yeah, well, I wasn't a royal, so I didn't tap it. But I want to have fun now. Tap, tap, tap. So, just like, you know, before, it's either they really just want to give it on their own terms, their own time, or when I'm, of course, off camera, doing something else.
Gentleness.
Gentleness. Yeah, I think when you're a royal, you have to be very polite when you're greeting a royal. Be very gentle when approaching them. And same with a royal approaching others. Is that what you're letting me know? That you really were brought up with gentleness? Wouldn't say discipline, but, you know, like obedient. I don't know what the word is. I didn't want to say. But anyways, hopefully those that did see this and watch this enjoyed the session, even though it was, you know, a little here and there. But I did try. So I do apologize if somebody was trying to get through but couldn't find their name or couldn't get the ability to come through. I do apologize that I'm not giving you another hour, but to those that came, thank you. And to, if Princess Diana did come through, sorry for your passing in a very unfortunate way. Hopefully you're able to watch your
Powerful.
Hope you're able to watch your family. I guess you can say that royalty is powerful. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or am I powerful? Because they do have power. I mean, they are, yeah, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, so this is your Detective Lazaria signing out because it's been 1 hour. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.